By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit.
Me.
I'm on.
That's
I
you.
am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just
Okay.
walk to Rachel and say my line.
On the spot, and then speak.
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer
Oh
thy
shit, I
best
only memorized the beginning
pleasure.
part.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
I ordered. I wrote a. Oh shit. I wrote a storm. No, I don't think
brought
that's
a
it.
storm across the seven seas, raining and
I'm gonna say no.
raining.
Shit.
The king's own ship I saw such rain assail, and by this detail knew it for
I think
thy
Rachel
wit.
saves you every single
Well
single
done.
time. I like
Who
this.
was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason?
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand.
Love the voice acting here.
was
They do
the
such a good
first
job.
man that leaped from his ship and cried.
Hell is empty.
Cried, hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
Yes.
Okay, I got one right.
But are they, Ariel, safe?
All right, I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
I think it's back all the way up here.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle.
In troops.
In troops.
Bravo.
There we go. That's right.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
More toil.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
Oh, she
How
dressed up as
now?
a raven.
What is't
What is it
thou
with the
canst
fucking ravens?
demand?
Liberty.
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line.
Yeah, so this is
Is
where you
it?
can choose your own stuff.
What's
So
going on?
I got one wrong. That wasn't too bad. But you promised.
But thou assured my freedom. Didn't thou?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then why, I pray you, wish you to be free?
Excitement isn't happiness.
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures. I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
So come with me.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes. And when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Fucking love this scene.
Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
Thanks, Chloe.
Okay,
Well
you show up
done.
just the right time.
An admirable effort. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
No problem.
What the hell just happened? Was that real?
Yeah, you did well, Chloe.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
And this is the big
'Tis a
turning point for
villain.
Nathan.
Sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
As wicked do as e'er my mother brush, with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both. A southwest blow on ye, and blister you all o'er.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh ho, oh ho! Would it had been done! Thou didst prevent me, I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
So, if you don't speak to Samantha and ask her to help Nathan, he comes out,
Where should this
forgets his
music
line,
be? In
starts
the air
crying, and tells everyone to fuck
or
off.
on Earth?
So I think that's just a huge
Right.
difference.
Super.
So that shows that you can actually help
What
him.
is it? A spirit?
And then he just,
It
I forgot
carries
that
a
he just tells everyone to
brave
fuck off and
form.
storms off the stage.
Tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up, traitor!
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown.
You see all of
and
this?
what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Wait, wouldn't Principal Bells be in the audience? And when he see Chloe and just be like, what the fuck? The fuck's she doing here?
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
And everyone knows her name. There is Sarah. Very suspicious. What are you doing watching a play at a school? So yeah, I love that scene. I think I don't like to. It's both awkward, but it's still very endearing, you know?
Oh my god, Keaton's face behind you when you walked on stage? I was shitting myself. He was shitting himself.
That dude owes me.
What are they showing us? This a random bike?
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of our production rests upon your slender shoulders? I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah, right? No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show.
Is it always like this?
Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself?
More relieved.
I think I'm just happy it's over. The last 12 hours have been freaking intense.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Hold on, she was offering it out, you can't leave her hanging. Should say something as well, not just an exclusive option there.
Let's leave.
Well, I came out of
For real?
nowhere.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day. But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but, like, eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
I mean, all of those options, eventually you have to say, okay, fine, you win.
Fine then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
Los Angeles.
Why don't you show me
She could be an
LA?
actor or a model.
Perfect.
I think that's what they plan to do
60
in Life is
degrees
Strange
every
1.
night. You and me on the Santa Monica Pier, gorging on food truck food, smoking up, looking at the moon shining on the waves. And a beautiful blonde man will sit next to us and smile at you.
Yeah, okay.
He'll say, "I like your eyes." And I'll say, "Back off. She's with me."
You're full of shit.
I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop.
I think motion capture for this, they
You
just said
don't
just
mean
do
this.
whatever the fuck you think you feel like
It's just
doing.
making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life.
Wow, seriously, ring around the rosy.
Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
A bracelet, a tattoo, or a kiss. The bracelet, timeline-wise, doesn't make sense because Frank ends up with it. A tattoo makes sense, but I'm gonna go with a kiss because it's the smoothest option. My Chloe is not smooth. Eye contact out the window.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even need to say it. Oh, the reaction by Chloe there, just so awkward, unsure. Such a sweet shot there I just did, zoomed out underneath the spotlight.
Convincing enough?
Yeah.
It's snowing now. Chloe's getting into it. I hadn't expected to go on this long, fuck.
Holy shit. Right?
What is this stuff?
Oh, it's ash.
I think it's a sign.
Not the forest is on
I
fire.
think we should leave tonight.
Really?
If you want to, I'm ready. Let's go sneak some clothes and stuff from my house. And then we'll get the hell out of Arcadia Bay.
You just poke her in the eye? What the
Sounds
fuck?
Perfect.
Well, there you go. That cements that I've gone for the romantic option. You can just have them be friends. But, you can go for. I think those are the only two options actually. And that is a very cartoonish looking house. Gonna do some Metal Gear Solid shit. Oh, well that was straight away. Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
We didn't get off the
Our
best
star returns. You're just in time.
introduction this morning, did we?
Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
It is. It was as
Nailed
past
it.
tense. That would be awkward.
I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
We get a
Thanks.
dictionary. I need to find out what that means. Probably
Chloe,
good,
you must
right?
join us for dinner tonight.
She must.
I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Actually, I was just leaving.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh. did
Father's
you
giving
have
me
other
evil
dinner
eyes,
plans?
just like Rachel does every now and again.
Dinner plans?
It must be
I always
genetic.
thought dinner was something that just sorta happens.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Yeah, nobody asked me what my plans
Of
are.
course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
And this is always going to be awkward.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Yeah, sure, I can handle this.
Totally.
Social butterfly.
Your
Wait, what?
parents love me.
Chameleon.
You're good at coming off that way, but don't let your guard down. And, Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That
Incriminating.
I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers. What could possibly go wrong?
You know, we got a text from Steph. Who was Steph again? Oh, it's you. I heard you were in the Tempest. Weren't you the stage manager? So you would have obviously been there. Yeah, it was kind of a big deal. I believe it. Everyone says the show's awesome. You get medals for 2 good deeds today. Mike, 2? I guess she's counting when I handed over Drew's money as a good deed. That's not really a good deed. Mike is okay. Drew will text you with an update in a bit. Oh shit, tell them both I'm pulling for him. I'm just going to avoid James for the time being. So, our next and final graffiti for this episode is on here.
Something about this photo doesn't seem right. I should fix it.
I believe we need to get to a certain point though.
Can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there. She totally bust me.
Okay, so you said you need help doing the table. What do you want me to do?
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
You need help?
So, you putting me to work or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
Well, you tried.
You're a riot, Chloe.
Yeah, I can tell how
Alright, Chloe.
like,
You've set the
cracking up
table
you are.
without ruining someone's marriage before. Piece of cake.
Is this the one? It's
No
awkward.
skeletons.
Yeah, it's awkward
Lots
going
of
to somebody
shiny
else's house and
dishes,
then
though.
looking for stuff in cupboards. And you, okay. Hey Price, sorry about what I said earlier. You're only trying to help. No way. What? There meant to be a comma there. I'm sorry, Drew. I had no idea what to do. That was so fucked. It's okay. Mike is alright. I'm alright. Also, he says thanks. Tell him I said hey. Will do. It turned out alright actually.
It's off to the table with you.
So with that Drew and Mike situation, you can actually get a different outcome for one of the graffitis in the next episode. But it doesn't really matter. I'll show you when we get there. Plates on the table. You need to put a cloth down first. It's a glass table. It's meant to be putting a cloth down, right? Otherwise, if you move the plate, it'll squeak, and that'll be awful. Mum, Chloe, Justine Williams' mom just called me. You were in the play tonight? I would have liked to see that. Kind of just happened. I know it was last minute. I'm glad you're doing well. It would be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe, I miss you. I noticed Chloe didn't respond there. Well, why not? I can open it.
Glasses. Damn. The Ambers are fancy as shit.
Glasses fancy? And those aren't even fancy looking glasses. They look like shit. I don't want a glass where I can't really see what's inside it. And the green tints it.
Yes, Chloe?
What's next?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
Why can't you ask him yourself?
will
Just
be
go,
a dear.
hey.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
You know, you're literally just a few feet from each other. Just like, hey, honey, what do you want to drink? And you can be like, oh, I want this. And then we can go get it, you know?
Hiya,
We have
Mr.
to have
Amber.
an awkward conversation.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Well, what can I do for you?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
That's poor choice of words.
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of
Ask the
drink you're
DA
having.
what his vice is.
Let's say sherry.
Oh, of course it's Sherry,
Okay.
you rich bitch.
1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Wow.
Comical. Chloe,
Too
maybe you can
awkward.
help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Let's not give the game away. I think it'll be Rachel's decision to confront him if she wants to. So I'm gonna put the blame on me.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
No, that was serious.
It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations.
Oh, it's got a face of
In
a
my
psychopath.
experience,
I don't like
That's
this.
a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own
Barely any
person.
movement in his face, and he
She's
just turns to the side. It's like,
responsible for her actions.
don't like it.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
Cool. Just move onwards. So, Sherry. I don't think I've ever had Sherry.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China?
Boo.
Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You don't have to make a joke every time. But then again, I don't think she's making a joke to make them laugh. She's doing it because she's awkward, you know? Trying to lighten the mood.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Does it really
Basic
matter?
shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
Glass is a glass. It doesn't matter what shape it is. Well, unless you're these guys. Pompous pricks. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's at the head of the table, right? Yep. I want to see that. Are we good? They're gonna give us a suspicious look from the corner of his eye. Okay, anything else? Do we need to pour Sherry out for him as well?
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
That's not alarming.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think.
Cool,
Time
she's
to
turned
light
away.
some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
No, she's turned away.
Finally,
Let's do some
Mrs.
graffiti.
Amber has her back turned. Time to fix this photo.
Let's do Frankenstein's monster.
Got it.
And hopefully nobody will notice. And that's all of the graffitis in this episode. Well, that says improve there, actually. Yeah, that's all of them. What does it say improve? I'm going to touch another person's crossword. Let's try literal.
Solved it.
Well, that's so rude. Never touch another person's crossword puzzle.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm sure we'll find out. Get ready for the most awkward dinner you could ever imagine. So, the weather. Raining ash now, I hear. That's new. Yet another thing for us to be mad about.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Not anymore. It's literally an option.
Not since this morning.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Nah, that's cool. We're not.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion. What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
You're the smart man.
'Cause you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Oh, no shit.
Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons.
Well, I guess they thought it was an
Everything
accident
going on in
beforehand,
the
didn't
world
they?
today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cool.
Rachel's looking a
Thanks.
bit pissed off. Her eyes are black.
Well said, dear.
That's not good.
It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family.
Uh-oh.
Family's not merely a gift.
Getting
It
triggered.
is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Oh, you're digging your own hole. We can calm Rachel or attack James. Attacking at the dinner table is going to be bad. Try and calm Rachel. I think the outcome's the same regardless.
Yeah, that's super
Oh,
true.
it says top left that it's going
And
to
also
change. I'm
remember,
certain
Rachel, that
it doesn't really
even
matter.
when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
An interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on.
You're really stoking the fire.
But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Oh, no. There we go.
Rachel?
Distract?
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe.
Wow, that was awful.
I can't sit here and listen
Oh
to
no!
this bullshit. And
I slipped.
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Oh. What do you mean, think we saw?
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with some other woman. Best part is, she and I use the same drug dealer.
Chloe,
That's
there we go.
You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer.
Chloe's ass is going through the
Exactly what
chair.
kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent, a broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
It's okay, I'll leave. I kinda don't want to be in this situation. The burning candles on the floor.
Tell me the fucking truth. Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Oh, bombshell. Which to me wasn't a surprise because she looks so much like Rachel. In fact, I'll say now that it's been revealed. One of my theories about this when we saw the woman before is that it was Rachel from the future or some bullshit. Because Life is Strange, you know, I was expecting some weird stuff to happen. But no, it's Rachel's mother in Arcadia Bay. And seems to be following Rachel around. And has some connection with Frank. In fact, we might see her now, actually. No, it's the dude. Douchebag. You look scared of him. What was Victoria meant to do for the play? Seems to be nothing since she was passed out for most of it. Shit. I like that girl, I like Samantha, she's so sweet. But it might be that she's Nathan's next victim. By the way, I think that cutscene at the end doesn't change despite what we did for Nathan. I think the same thing happens. There's Rachel's mother, it looks like she's been following us. I've only just realised that. Those were our fucking hell, footprints. There we go, that is episode 2 done. Let's have a look at the choices and see what other people have made. Use the controller again, I don't know why I have the controller on my lap. I just put it on the fucking table because it don't fucking work. So these are the major choices. We took the blame for Rachel, most of the people did that. You answered your pocket at a direct request. Most of the people did that, that's surprising to me. I think for the majority of my playthroughs, I've always refused to do it. It just seems the choice I would have made in real life. We gave Damon the money. Most of the people stayed with Mikey. I think on my first playthrough I stayed with Mikey. In this one I decided to go with the other option, and it seemed to work out. You asked Rachel for a kiss. 70% of people decided to go for the romantic option. That's the way Life is Strange 1 seems to heavily imply. I don't think it's certain though. Let's have a look at the minor requests. You didn't talk to Elliot about the play. You decided not to go to the play with Elliot. You intended to go to the play with Elliot. And most people actually wanted to go with Elliot. That's interesting, considering there were most of the people are also hooking up with Rachel. So I guess we talked to him in the car park. You can talk about that. I should have actually done it, but just to turn him down. I wanted to see what would happen if we did that. We refused to start over. Most of the people decided to go ahead with David. Again, actually after Life is Strange 1, when you see how much David really cares, that seems like the most natural choice to actually side with him. You didn't put the singing man on the dashboard of the truck. Yeah, you can find a bobblehead somewhere. I think that actually appears in Life is Strange 1. And most of the people didn't do it. Most of the people did do it. Fuck. Okay. We didn't pay off our debt to Frank. We did. Only 2% of people paid off our debt, so I think if you steal money from your mother in episode 1, you can pay him off. But we've paid him off anyway because we completed his job for him. I wonder if you pay him off and do the job, if he'll give you a higher cut of the money then. Anyway, so you didn't tell Steph that Rachel was single. Most of the people did that. You didn't return Drew's money to him. We returned... Well, most of the people did this way then. On my first playthrough, I gave the money back to him. But the dude breaks his leg and he's on a scholarship, athletic scholarship, so his entire career would be over. I mean, what's 1,000 grand compared to how much money you would make being a professional footballer? And he was saving up the money for his dad. I think he says that during the attack when they were getting beaten up. You didn't give Samantha advice. Most people did that. Most people miss it because it's just hidden in the corner of the map. We told Samantha to avoid Nathan. Told Samantha to give Nathan space, but we told Samantha to help Nathan, which again, a lot of people actually did. You discouraged Victoria from acting in the play. You encouraged Victoria before the play. You confronted Victoria before the play. You tricked Victoria before the play. Yeah, I don't know how we trick, and I don't know how we encourage. In fact, in that picture there, it's showing Victoria in Rachel's outfit. So I'm guessing you can replace Rachel with Victoria. But then you miss out a very important cutscene between Chloe and Rachel on the stage. Unless, like, she has I don't understand how that works. I don't. That's a shame. Anyway, you told Victoria you like to go on, not Victoria, Rachel, you like to go on an open road. You like to tell Rachel you're going to New York. Most people, well, that's actually pretty even. Pretty even, fair percent all the way across. Rachel attacked James at dinner, and you attacked James at dinner, and of course Rachel did it on our playthrough.
Shit!
That's a bad trailer for the next episode.